Hi everybody, it's Lisa and it's 11 a.m. and it's time for another Verbling class. This hour we are going to be doing a speaking class, so you will have a chance to practice speaking English. It's always nice to have a chance to do that. I know that many students love that about Verbling because it can often be difficult to find the time and the people who you can speak to in English. So this is a great place to come and join the class today. We're going to be having a conversation today about some current events and just pretty much anything we come up with. I have some questions that can get us started, and perhaps we'll talk a little bit about Valentine's Day and what people are doing to celebrate that, or if not, why not, and just talk a little bit about anything that comes up. So it's going to be a great hour of speaking in English. And so I want to explain to everybody how the Verbling classes work, because we are having new people check out the site every day. So if you are new to Verbling, this is how it works for the classes. You come and you click on the Live Classes button at the top, and you will see a list of the times, and next to the list of the times you will see a picture of the teacher and then a description of the class. And if it seems interesting to you, then you want to come right on time to the class so that you can get in. Now Verbling has also recently started something called a premium membership, where you pay $25, and if you pay $25 for the whole month, so that's usually about 30 days or so, you get to reserve a seat in the class, in the classes that you would like to participate in. So that just ensures that you have a seat there, because as some people may already know, the Google Hangout is restricted to only 9 students. So it appears that the Join Class button has been made available. So now people who want to come in for free can try, and some people will get in and some people may not get in. If you do not get into the class today, then you can watch as it's being recorded right now, and you can watch it later also if you just want to listen and practice listening. If you are going to watch, you can also participate by typing in the Verbling chat box over there. Okay, I'm going to just say hi to everybody here. It looks like we are full now. And so in the beginning, I just noticed somebody dropped out. Sometimes that is a connection problem. So when you are ready to join a Verbling class, a couple of things are a good idea. One is make sure you close all other windows, because sometimes it's a problem with RAM, which is your memory in your computer that allows you to have lots of different screens and windows open at the same time. So a good thing to do is to close all the unnecessary windows. Just open up the Verbling, click on the Join Class button, and then it will open a Google Plus Hangout window for you. But if you close everything else, then that will probably help your connection. Otherwise, what can happen is people who have a slower internet connection, they get dropped out of the Google Hangouts. So this happens in the beginning sometimes until we work it out and you have a more secure connection. If you notice that the Join Class button becomes available again and you want to join, just click on it and then you will come in. So sometimes that is what is going on in the beginning of class here, when you see people come in and then come out and come in and go out. So the best is to have your microphone ready and make sure that you know how to deal with the microphone. I'm going to show you now just so everybody knows. When you are looking in the Google Hangouts, up here above the Verbling chat box, you see the microphone. And if you click on it, that'll mute you. I'll do it now and it'll turn red. And when it's muted, nobody can hear you. So sometimes when I call on people, you just want to make sure your microphone is not muted. If it is muted, just click on that icon there and it will unmute you and I will be able to hear you. Okay? So I think that's about all the logistics for how to get started. I'm not going to go through everybody because I think everybody has been here before. Julio, you've been here before?
No, I haven't.
Okay, no, you're new.
Hello.
Hi there. So,
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, good to meet you. So, because other people have already been here before, I believe, we're just going to get started. I will introduce myself really quickly, and then I will just ask everybody to answer a question first. And when you answer the first question, that's when you can tell us your name and where you're from, and then answer the question. And then we will get started with the discussion. If you have any questions, you can always interrupt and ask the question, and you can also write it in the Verbling chat. Sometimes it is hard for me to keep track of the Verbling chat if I get busy with students, but I will try to keep watching it and read what people write. Okay? So my name is Lisa, and I live in Washington. I'm one of the Verbling teachers. And my question for you guys today, just to get the conversation started, it's not the only topic we're going to talk about, but tell me whether or not you are celebrating Valentine's Day, and if you are, what are you doing? Okay, so I'm going to start over here with Ahmad. Hi, Ahmad. How are you?
Hello, Lisa. How are you? I'm Imad. I'm from Syria. About Valentine, I didn't celebrate Valentine this year because I'm away from my country. Right now, I'm living in Egypt, so I don't have a lot of friends here, and I don't celebrate the day today.
Okay. Is it something that is celebrated in Syria and Egypt also?
It's not that much. It's not that celebration. Maybe in limited areas, just as a fun day, not.
Yeah, just something fun to do. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's happens a lot nowadays. Now that more and more people are connected with each other in different parts of the world. For example, here in the United States, many people were just celebrating Chinese New Year. So it's not necessarily an American holiday, but since there are a lot of Chinese people who live in the United States, and also it's just a fun celebration. So some Americans now even celebrate Chinese New Year. Yeah. Okay, Gustavo, how are you doing today? And are you celebrating Valentine's Day in any way?
Yes, but it's scheduled in September, not in February. And it's called something like Friend and Love Day, something like that.
So tell everybody what country you're in so we know what you're talking about.
Okay, I'm from Colombia.
Okay. So in Colombia, there's not a Valentine's Day, but there's a Friendship Day sometime in September. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, it's in September.
Oh, okay. So nothing is happening today?
No, nothing's happening.
Okay, that's good to know. Okay, Jamie or Jaime?
Jaime. Hello,
Jaime.
teacher.
Hi there.
This is my first class with you.
Okay, great. Welcome. Where are you from?
I'm from Peru.
Okay. Do you celebrate Valentine's Day there?
Yeah, we do celebrate this day in my country. But, well, since I don't have girlfriend right now, I just will see watch a movie and relax. That's it. But I already gave some cards to my family and close friends.
Okay. So giving cards is a tradition.
Okay. Maybe not a tradition, but it's something special for people who really is important to you.
Yeah, people, your loved ones, we call them.
Yeah.
Okay, good. And Janio, how are you doing?
I'm good, and you?
I'm great.
Okay. Let me say, in Brazil, we commemorated in June 12th. and it's in here. It's a common day because the people here don't commemorate it very much.
Yeah.
It's like a common day, okay? And about me, I don't have any girlfriend.
Yeah.
Commemorate it, and that's all. I like it, but I like it very much.
Okay. Cool.
Thanks.
Okay. Josefa. Maria, are you there? Hi. I think your microphone might be muted. Check on your microphone. Yes, now.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm sorry. Thanks. Fine, and you?
Good.
I'm from Barcelona, and here in Spain, Valentine's Day is a special day, but it's a commercial day because is one day people buy flowers and presents and things, and it's. I think that is not a real day for us. It's like only a commercial day nowadays. Maybe in the past.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sure. We hear the dog. Okay. Yeah. So in Spain, some people celebrate, but you.
Excuse me a minute.
Okay, Julio. You're saying that it's good for business. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good for business. Only that I think so.
Yeah. Is it common for people to like go out to dinner or something like that, or just buy gifts and things, chocolate, flowers?
Oh, many couples maybe have a dinner, but not at all. The majority people only give a present, and more because in one part of Spain, Barcelona, as you know, is Catalonia. Do you know Catalonia?
Yes.
North, west, and here our love day is not Valentine's Days, is San Jordi days.
Oh, when is that?
And this is, in April.
Oh, in April, okay.
23 of April, and this our costume is I give one book for the man I love him, and my man gives for me the one flower.
Okay.
But nowadays, of course, women are thinking that we want a book too, and give the both flowers and book.
Oh, okay. You want both? Yeah. Okay, great. Well, welcome. And Julio.
Thank you.
Hello. I'm from Spain. Sorry about the vest.
No problem.
The dog. Oh. Okay, I'm from Toledo. It's other region of Spain, and we have not San Jordi, we have San Valentine's.
Oh.
But I think that San Valentine's is a common day for me.
Yeah.
Because I think if you are involved in a relationship, you have to look after daily, not only one day a year. And that's all.
Yeah. Okay. Great. And Lisa, how about you?
Hi, Lisa. Hi, guys. Yes, I'm from Peru, and as Jaime said, here we also celebrate Valentine's Day, but here it's called the Day of Love and Friendship. So it's not just a day for the couples, but if you go out, yes, you will see more couples than going out. Yes, you can see these days the stores are decorated in red with hearts. They are offering flowers and cards. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I see that. Today when I've been looking at my Facebook wall, lots and lots of pictures of hearts and flowers and baked items like cookies and cupcakes and things that are decorated with hearts and that are red, things like that. Yeah. Hi, Sala. How are you?
How are you, Lisa?
Doing well, thank you.
I'm from Morocco, as you know, and in my country didn't used to celebrate Valentine's Day, but nowadays some people they are copying from Occidental world.
Yeah.
And they give to each other some presents and flowers, and that's all.
Uh-huh. Okay, great. Okay, Wolf, how about you? Any Valentine's Day projects for you?
No, I'm really not really keen to celebrate. I'm not against to celebrate Valentine's Day, but I mean, it's not my cup of tea, you know. It's not my sort of things.
Yes.
But of course, everybody's celebrating here. Like, actually, I think Valentine's Day is going to be international custom, not just only one country. I think everybody, I think most countries celebrate Valentine's Day. I mean, it's good. I can say about it's a good for economic recovery because people buy a lot of stuff, especially some business really make is a good income, especially in one day. Especially if you look at the florist, lingerie shops, candy shops, especially they make really good income. Also, on the other hand, is a Valentine's Day is a good sector for movies. People spend a lot of budget for movies about Valentine's Day. I mean, it's also kind of things.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I'm against only. I don't like it because people seems to measure their love with fancy gifts or with their income.
Some people.
A lot of people, because we can see a lot of commercial. Commercial puts couples or people's more pressure. They seems to pressure because it's kind of obligation to buy gifts or something like that. They try to prove their love buying that kind of things. I don't like that.
Okay. All right, so that's good. That's a good topic to move into, the commercialization of these types of holidays. So, Ahmad, would you agree with Wolf that the advertisers and the marketing people are trying to influence people to convince them that they have to spend money to show that they love people?
Anyway, people are looking for any occasion to make celebration. Some people will only make celebration for nothing. So if it's a national celebration or it's custom to make a celebration on this day, then it's okay, and I think it's very fine. But if it's a new custom, it will depend on the situation of the people. If they really want this celebration to change their routines, or they already have too many days as holidays and just want to waste the time, I don't know. It will depend. It's different from culture to culture. For my culture, it was in some years past. It was very nice idea to have celebration of this day because we really want something to change the mood. But commercially, I think it's kind of it depends on people, not on the commercial. The commercial, nothing. I think it's not that powerful.
So you think that people can make their own decisions about if they buy stuff or not?
Yeah. The really commercial ideas is not something comes from the air. No, people want to celebrate, and they found occasion enough for.
Right. What do you think, Gustavo? Do you think businesses and marketers are trying to make people think they have to spend a lot of money on holidays to celebrate?
I think in some way they can influence people, but the important thing is the people is free to choose how to celebrate these days, or because many special days are related with commercial things like Christmas and other days.
Yeah. Right. Jaime, would you agree that it's up to people to decide if they want to buy or not buy?
Yes.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead, Jaime. Do you agree?
Yeah, well, it could be because I don't know. We were made to believe that we have to show our love buying something like Christmas.
Yeah.
I mean, like Christmas. I think it's similar to Christmas, and we have to buy something special for someone that we really, or that is really close to us. So it depends on the person. If we really we want to buy something, we want to spend some money. Maybe if you do something with your own hands, maybe if you want to show your love to your friend or to your couple, I don't know, you don't have to spend money.
Yeah.
What you can do is maybe make something special with your own hands. I don't know if you understand me.
Yeah, we say, just make something for somebody else. We say handmade or homemade gifts. Yeah. Okay. Great. Genio, what do you think? In Brazil, do the businesses try to convince people to go out and buy things?
Yeah, completely.
Yeah?
I think that we are free to do what we want, okay?
Sure.
And in Brazil, there are many promotions about it, especially in a day like Valentine's Day. People are going to buy many things related to that, and they decided to do what they want. For example, I see people around me buying many things like a gift, like flowers, like anything associated to that. And I agree completely that market is trying to convince people to do that. And it's exactly, I think that how good it is for me.
Yeah.
I think that's good. It's like a part of that, okay? And I think that it is.
Okay. Josefa, what do you think? I think that I muted you before because I heard you typing. Unmute your mic.
Sorry.
No problem.
So again.
Yeah.
Well, I think that is the world where now is our world is a lot commercial, but you choose. Certainly, in all of world, similar days celebrating love. For instance, in Asia, I know that in China, the common situation is the man gives chocolate or flowers or both to the woman that he loves.
Yeah.
And in Japan, the same, but the man should give to the woman a different present that should be 3 times more value that the present gives the woman. And it's interesting because all costumes can reflect our soul, our thinking, our costumes.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's kind of up to everybody to decide how they want to express themselves, and if they want to buy something, go ahead, and if not, do something else.
But sorry.
Yeah.
I want to say, sorry. But I think easier said than that done, because I mean, it's not up to anybody, up to is 2 persons. I think just I'm missing the point, because who doesn't want to buy a really good chief who we really love? Because if you have an opportunity, of course everybody wants to buy. Is a good things, good stuff. I mean, it's a fancy stuff. Their full house or boyfriend and girlfriend. But if you don't have the opportunity, you can't buy.
Right.
In that reason, it's put you in a I'm in bad situation, you know, because
yeah, I see what you're saying. I'm wondering, Julissa, do you agree with Wolf that you're in a bad situation if you can't purchase things, but you think you might, it would be better if you could because you would be showing people that you care about them more?
Well, I think he said that when you maybe you don't have the possibilities to pay for something.
Yeah.
Yes, well, I think in that case, you will have a different priorities. You will see things in a different ways. Sure, yes. And well, about the question that you made, I think that it's not new that during holidays the business take this opportunity to make more money. This is not new.
Yeah.
But I think that at the end, it is us who choose if we really want to spend these days in a more commercial way, or if we want to do it in a different way, at our own time. Because, for example, in the case of Valentine's Day, I think it can be any day to celebrate with your partner. Not just today. You are not obligated to do it only today. You can do it whenever you want. And also, I think that at the end, it is nice when we keep the real meaning of these days for us. When we keep the essence of these celebrations, like Christmas or, yes.
Yeah.
But sorry, you can't change the Valentine's Day. Always the same. Okay, you can celebrate, but you can't change. This topic is a continuous. Everybody discussing in Valentine's Day. You can't change. Okay, you can celebrate, but you can't change. You can say also all special days. For if you don't like one special day, okay, I can celebrate, but not in every day. Like
like a normal day. Yes.
Yeah. Salo, do you have an opinion regarding marketing and holidays and the idea that maybe these commercials make you feel like you're not good enough if you can't buy the things
yes,
like that?
Because they in this day or after 15 days, for example, they try to convince the customer by showing in TV a lot of advertisements to convince people to buy perfumes, to buy presents.
Yeah.
They try to convince people by any way.
Yeah. The advertisers try to convince people to buy all kinds of
by
stuff.
advertisements in TV or internet or
Yep. And what do you think, Vincenzo? We're just discussing Valentine's Day, and some places people are celebrating and some people aren't celebrating. But we're talking now about kind of a commercialism of holidays. And do you think that that's a good thing or bad thing, or how does it affect people?
Do you mean that these days are influenced by commercial or something like that?
Yeah.
Yes, I know. The fact is, in this day I'm very sad because my wife has died last year. You know, so this was happened in September. And celebrate this day. Well, I think generally, commercial advertising are there are always a commercial advertising these days. As how another man said before, also in Christmas, in Easter, and so on.
Yeah.
But I think that is generally used. I think that notwithstanding this fact, this commercial advertising, these commercial influences, you can always choose perhaps it's a possibility. A possibility also commercial influence can make you decide about what you can choose. It's an opportunity. So it depends on you if you if you are influenced or not. And what do you think about this? And there is always a pattern when a person is always influenced by commercial, you know.
Sure.
But I think at the end is generally free to decide and not to be influenced by commercial advertising or something like that.
Yeah. Okay, Wolf, are you saying that you disagreed with that? Like, is it a person's choice whether or not they want to be influenced by advertisers or not?
Yeah, but depends on person. But I'm sorry, but each their own. Different people like different stuff. But I mean, you know, a lot of people said that up to you. Of course, up to you. But for instance, it's a for couples. It's for couples not married. It's okay. It's they more optimistic. Okay, but for married couples after 20 years, it's a if you miss Valentine's Day, it's gonna be divorce reason for married couples. It's turned to disaster your marriage because I mean I am not telling you according to survey show us is I mean I think is a 40% of marriage couples divorce reason is missing Valentine's Day. on the I want to add one more thing also.
Really?
It's
Julissa, do you think that's true, that people one of the reasons why they might get divorced is because one of the people in the marriage didn't do anything for Valentine's Day?
No, I don't think
it's possible, I think.
Is it not possible? It's true. You can check from web page on the internet. I am not telling you. According to survey, you can check.
Okay, Wolf, put the link. Put the link up in the Verbling chat so we can check it out. Because we want some facts here.
Okay, just let me search. Yeah. Let me search.
Okay. Go ahead and find that link, and then we'll figure it out. Okay. Good. Okay, well, this kind of goes...
I remember.
Yeah?
I remember a few years ago.
Yeah, Iman?
Yeah, sorry.
Go ahead.
I remember a few years ago, some families get divorced because of TV show that it was, in my culture, it was very, there was very awesome actor in that TV show, and sometimes I think some husbands get jealous from their wives watching this TV show, and I really know someone who really divorced his wife because of this TV show. So there is really people who looking for any reason to divorce.
Yeah, sure, right. Yes. So that's the interesting thing is human behavior and how we are influenced. Gustavo, do you think that people are too easily influenced by things like commercials and TV and media, or not?
Yes, I think that people is easily influenced by the media. Sometimes we can see, for instance, the younger people who wearing dresses very similar to others.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, the Nemo.
Yeah.
That they are all dressed equally. And in other cases too, it's possible.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, like kids, for example, they can also be influenced a lot because at a young age you can have your own decisions yet, or you are still knowing yourself. So it's more easy to influence the younger people. for example, kids are an example. On Christmas, for kids, the meaning is just the gift, and yeah.
Yeah.
But when you grow up, you realize about what are the real meanings of these celebrations.
Yeah. Yeah, so maybe especially kids are more easily influenced by what they see on TV and in shows and maybe in the media, and they're quick to copy other people.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. They're Jaime, what do you find that to be true in your country too? That people are, especially young people, are looking to try to see what's cool and try to maybe copy that?
Yeah, I agree with you, Lisa. I think it's up to you because most of the times, for example, you realize or you notice that most of your friends are giving something special to their girlfriends or something like that, and you are the only one that is not giving something special to your couple. So you are being influenced by the rest of your friends, or maybe you are copying or you are doing what they are doing.
Yeah.
So you're imitating, or you are doing not by yourself. You're doing something not by your own.
Yeah.
You are doing what they are doing. So you are being influenced by the society or by your close friends. Yeah.
Yeah, Janio, why do you think people are so easily influenced? Why do people want to do things that other people are doing?
A little bit, because I believe that people may regret by these things, because the media helps the people too much to do that, and it may help, but it may not help either. Okay, and if you want to do something like that, you have to think about it, at least a little bit about it, and because in the future or tomorrow you can regret about it. Okay, and something like that generally happening in Brazil. For example, we see a price tag in a shopping, and we buy it. We buy it immediately. Okay, and if you think immediately by the things, you may regret about it.
Yeah.
But it helped to people to do it. I think so.
Yeah. Josefa.
I think that the imitation capacity is one of the most important aspects of human, but that this capacity has a bit it's dangerous too. For instance, children. Children who watch TV more than 4 hours a day per day have have more possibilities than became obesity in the future. Then the children watch less than this quantity, and that of course is in one part because during they are watching TV, they are sitting down, but it's too because they choose special desserts, special beverages, sweeter and with sugar and of course, I think that advertising has a big influence of us over us. Sorry.
Yes. So you're saying
I post a link.
Okay, Wolf. What?
I post a link on the Verbling chat.
Oh, you got it. Okay. All right. So, Julissa, do you see that happens also in your country, where kids who watch a lot of TV maybe are also wanting to eat certain kinds of food or buy certain kinds of toys that they see advertised a lot while they are watching the shows?
Yes, I think the media has also an influence, not only what you buy, but what you eat. In your daily habits, they have an influence, especially when you can get to be critic about what you see. Like kids, they just receive what they see, but they can't criticize, or
maybe they aren't thinking critically about it.
Yes, at this age, you just receive, and you want to do that.
Yeah. They just tend to believe what they see. Like if on the commercial they say it's good or it's it's better than something else, they just kind of believe it. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but commercial especially is really effective for influence, especially women's, because women's more emotional than men. Women's accept, a lot of things in Valentine's Day. Every woman wants to be special. They want the jewels, or flowers or something like that is a fancy stuff in Valentine's Day. Women. For women, I think commercials in the first time targeting to women, not men.
Yeah.
Because women is easily fall in the trap.
Do you agree with that, Salah? You were mentioning in the Verbling chat. Yeah.
Yes, I agree with him, because for women watching movies and programs on the TV, women are feeling if that. If there are the ones in the movie or in the program.
Yeah. So you're saying that they, so I was writing something in the chat, something like women like to connect with others and are in touch with their emotions, and so may be more influenced by the shows and the commercials because they're feeling, having more feelings about it. Would you say that?
Yes.
Is that what you were saying, Wolf?
Yeah, I'm saying just they are more fragile. They can, for instance, if I were as a commercial company, I will target the women, because you can easily trap the woman. If you target the man, it's going to be difficult, but you can easily get the women, and then women influence their partner, and you
but Wolf,
two birds in one stone.
Are you saying that? Let's see, Vincenzo, do you agree with Wolf, or do you find that men spend just as much money, or do you think Wolf is right? I think you're muted. Turn on your microphone there. Okay.
Do you hear?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I have not a direct experience in this part.
Okay.
But what I have to say is that today we are, how do you say, immersed in advertising. And this fact, if you, for example, you see, how do you say, detergent, face cream, some sweet for children, something like that. We are immersed. We can't. If we have to choose something, television, TV is a mean. Is a, how do you say, a mezzo, a mean in order to choose. You can choose a detergent instead of another.
Yeah.
Because of the TV. For example, I make this choose.
Okay.
This choose. So I believe in something advertising. It's normal in our life. I don't think. Do you think? Do you agree with this? I don't have another mean. How do you say mezzo? Mean.
Yeah, another way.
Another way to choose.
Yeah.
I don't know that. For example, I don't know detergents. What can I choose? how can experience if a detergent is better than another? I don't know. I don't know. So sometimes I trust in advertising, TV advertising.
Yeah.
And this is, I think, very important in our life. And it's not only for detergent, but for other things. But do you agree with this?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that what you're saying is we're so, you can also say the word inundated. Inundated means that we're always
inundated, yes.
Yeah, inundated, getting bombarded, we could say, by advertising messages. And
yes,
so
but we didn't know about the nature of some product.
Yeah, we don't know.
So what? How can we choose?
Right.
It's only by advertising, by TV advertising or something like that on the newspaper. Publicity. This is normal, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Wolf, so in general, do you trust advertisers to help you figure out which products are better, or how do you figure out what to buy?
No, really. If you want to buy something, you can. You have to search. It's a different thing. You can't compare the volunteers' days present because, for instance, if you need the TV, you need to search.
Yeah.
But you need to think in a rational way. In Valentine's Day, you can't think in rational. It's about love, because people lost their normal attitude because love is not rational. I mean, more emotional things.
Yeah.
People buy things without thinking to impress their partners. That's the idea.
Yeah.
You can't compare the other stuff. Okay, you need TV or cell phone.
Yeah.
First of all, you have to think rational. You have to search. You have to market search. You search prices or something like that. Compare. But if you see, I don't know. It's different things because the other stuff is more rational. In Valentine's Day, people lose their normal attitude.
I see what you're saying. So you're saying that on Valentine's Day, some people act more irrationally because they're trying to impress the person that they love.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So they might buy something that they can't afford, really, or something that's not necessary, something like that.
I know some people is really bad because some people really they don't afford to buy is a really expensive stuff, but they just really want to buy and impress to their partners. They go to the bank to take a credit for this.
Have you done that before, Wolf?
No, I never done that. Just I'm saying some people do that, and then they found themselves into deep, debt.
Yeah.
It's also another situation.
Okay, I'm wondering, Ahmad, have you ever bought something to impress somebody that you couldn't really afford?
Yeah, I can see how much it's hard because emotion is something that's very dangerous and very delicate and very critical at the same time.
Yeah.
If someone share your emotion, it's very hard. You are not sure. You won't be sure by any point if you are doing the right thing or not. You may try to sacrifice, do something that show that you are sacrificing for the other people, for the other side. So it's very hard. I can see what Wolf mean. It's really correct. And 80% of the women or girls think of the man as what he can afford. So the value of the present is very important, and it will show how much you it will show your passion. I can't give a letter, for example. I can't write a poem and send it for it. In the past day, it was very nice thing, and it have a deep emotion and will express our feeling in this way. But nowadays, let's be kind of realistic and practical. You don't have that ability, so I should buy something. I have only, let's say, a few hours to decide what to buy, what should I do. Then I will go for commercial, and they will have influence on me. not for, I'm not speaking about myself. I think the the majority of the people will have that influence because they really don't have time to do something special and show our emotion toward the other side. So it will be that kind of automatical process that you should do something, but you can't, but you don't know how to do it. So you will follow the commercial at the end of the day, and you buy something which is really unsuitable for you at the end of the day. If this is what really will happen, it's the end point that you will reach it because this is something you are not convinced about it. But the problem is that it's kind of a social problem that we don't have that much value for emotions. We have value for something that materialist.
Yeah, Gustavo, would you agree with what he's saying about nowadays it's being harder to express your love for others with simple things like a letter or a card, that people think they have to buy something expensive to show that they care about somebody?
Yes, I agree with that because of the influence in the media, and it's so difficult sometimes.
Yeah.
But I think that the more important is the feeling, because if you buy something for someone and there are problems between the two persons, I think this not fix these problems.
Yeah, right.
Can I say one thing to conclude?
One thing.
One thing, sorry. I think Valentine's Day, I think cheapening the value of love because it's I mean not Valentine's Day, Valentine's commercials. I mean commercials is cheapening the value of love.
Okay, advertisers perhaps.
Yeah, because cheapening. Yeah, I mean it's because your love is going to be sleazy, going to be cheap if you influenced easily by commercials or advertisements. That's the point. I don't know. I'm trying to make the point.
Yeah, you're making a point. Jaime, would you agree with that? That sometimes the advertisers go a little bit too far, and they've made us feel like we're not good enough if we're not buying expensive gifts for people we love?
Yeah, I agree with that. We sometimes may be influenced by advertisers or advertisements, so maybe we can feel that we are obligated to buy something maybe that we can really afford.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I agree with that point.
Yeah. And Johnny, have you ever bought something that you couldn't afford but you wanted to impress somebody with it?
No, never.
Good.
Excuse me, could I say a thing?
Yeah, Vincenzo.
And I was thinking that nowadays we are losing something about our mind. There is no. How do you say? We have no. Do you remember when we heard the radio? No, we have the possibility to imagine something. Today everything is given yes to the person.
Yeah.
So perhaps they have lost the imagination. Also with TV, because we tend to be passive. The person are more passive than last year, the other years, the years before.
Yeah.
So we have lost something about our imagination, and that's the problem. That's the problem. So we are tempted to imitate without will, without less will than the year before.
Yeah.
that's what we have lost. I think we have everything. Also with the little calculator, electronic calculator, you know. We first we had the possibility to calculate something by our mind, but today also is given. Is given. Yes, you have also to be a little instrument. You make some. We are not. We have not the possibility to make a square root. You know, like it was before.
Right.
But this is the problem because today you can copy. There is the possibility to copy.
Yeah.
We copy everywhere. We copy. I think we copy. Yes. The fact is that this reduce, simplify our life. Our life.
Yeah.
At the same time, it tend to be passive. Now, we are passive, and that's the problem. Today, I think this is the problem.
Josefa.
You have to use your mind, but today is very difficult to use our mind because we tend to simplify our lives. Only this.
Okay, Josefa, would you agree that we've lost our ability to be creative and imaginative, and we just want to copy things that we see on TV?
Maybe I agree with the last companion. I don't remember the name.
Vincenzo.
Exactly, Vincenzo. Nowadays, our world is very, very. The velocity is very fast, and the man is never in his life was so alone. But the ethical needs time for grow up and for reflection, and we are deciding and acting every second, every time. Yeah, and we need time, and I think that in the school we create children in the same children. We cut the creativity, we cut the different point of views, because the result, adults of the result, this kind of education is easier. It's easier to manipulate or to
cope.
But it's the world, it's our world.
Yeah,
I think that is the same. I think that 2,000 years ago in Roman, in Greek, it was the same. But nowadays, the TIC, the technology, make the things happens very quickly, very fast, and that is complicated. But okay, nothing more.
Julissa, I'm gonna.
What is the man?
Yeah, Julissa, do you agree that the technology is happening so fast and that's affecting our ability to be creative and use our own minds for things?
Yeah, of course. You can be sure. I cannot say. I cannot tell you. I cannot say that that is good or bad. I don't know, but certainly will be different. Our hand. It's different nowadays, and our brain, and of course that is true. Good or bad. I don't know. Yeah.
I read before that nowadays the hands of the babies, they are born like in a position like if they were catching a mouse or something like that. Like we are changing also our physical. Physiology.
Our physical organism is changing.
Yes.
Why do you think that is? Because of technology?
Yeah, like the new habits that we have now. kids kids now are more. They understand the technology faster than
yes, they do.
Adults.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it will change in a future. I wonder what will happen soon.
Yeah. Sala, do you agree with that? Things are happening faster? I'm not sure if Sala left or not. Okay. Hey guys, it just turned 12 o'clock, so our hour is up. I want to say thank you. Yeah, it went by pretty fast. That was a very interesting discussion. So thanks for participating, everybody. I hope you had fun. That was good.
Okay.
Lisa.
Thank you.
Yes, well,
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Did you make a
much.
special menu for today because
You're very kind.
Thank
Very
you.
kind.
Yeah.
Thank you for participating. What?
Take care. Take care. Take care.
Bye, guys. Bye, bye.
Bye, bye.
I'm saying, just I'm asking. I know you
Bye,
mentioned
Lisa.
it before.